This is Faye here from Twilight Crafts, and I'm just going to do a very quick demonstration of how I scan my pattern paper and then cut out little images to avoid lots of fussy cutting. So for this, I find that scrapbook papers that have images with a black outline seem to scan best. You can scan just any images without black outlines using the coloured setting, which I'll show you, but to get a really crisp outline, the black outlined images work best. You can use a very fine black pen and outline images if it doesn't scan so well, but I thought I would just talk you through the process. So this is Vicki Boutin's Field Notes Take Flight paper, and then on your scan and cut, I've got the CM700, so I don't have the auto blade. I generally, with the Cricut mat that I've got stuck to the Brother scan and cut mat, I have the blade set to a 4. And that seems to work well, but you can always do a test cut depending on the thickness of your pattern paper. I then go to the scan function. I've got just a little stylus that I like to use from a mobile phone. And then I'm going to zoom the camera in a little bit just so you can see the screen, and hope that that picks up okay. And I'll move this forward. Okay, so I use the direct cut option, and then you scan directly to your machine. Now you do have a recognition mode here of black and white or color, so you can click on the tool and you've got a black and white scanning function, or you've got a color scanning function. Now, even though I'm using colored paper, I tend to select the black and white function and just see how that scans. Again, you don't have to commit, it will scan it. You can look at the scanned image to see if you're happy with it, but I find the best quality of scan comes from the black and white mode, and then you literally press scan. So I'm going to let that scan away. Okay, so it takes just a few seconds to recognize the image, and it's just loading up, and it gives you the option to review the scanned image, and you can then just decide to resize and cut. Maybe just if I didn't want to scan the whole amount of butterflies, I could just get a section. So you can see there it's scanned the whole lot of butterflies, and if I zoom right in close, you can see that it's scanned the black outline of all the butterflies. And if I zoom in here, you'll see what I mean. So my coloured butterflies are all now outlined. Some of them it hasn't picked up, but that's okay. And if you wanted to have a little outline, you can set the outline distance. So some people like a very close cut to the butterfly. So you might want it very, very close to the outside. Others you might set a 0.04 inch outline, and that will give you a little white border, and you can see it's adjusted the scan. I'm going to go for a very close cut, and then just because I wanted to show you, I'm going to cut the whole piece out because I'd like to do a layout with all of these butterflies fussy cut. So when you click OK, it then processes it, and you can see there which butterflies have scanned. Will it let me zoom in? So you can see which butterflies have scanned, and there's a few odd little bits that haven't, but that's okay. So I am going to zoom out so you can see this at work, and you select cut, and then you select OK. So this is going to take 11 minutes, so I won't I'll let it cut a few, and then I'll pause it so that you can see how it's gone. So away we go. So this whole sheet takes 11 minutes according to the timer, so I won't let it cut the whole thing, but I just wanted to show you how it cuts, and it's cut very, very close to the butterfly, even the little antennae. So we'll let it do a few more. Right, we'll do a few yellow and then I will press pause so that you can see how it's cut them out. Okay, so I'm going to quit cutting here. I could have resized, but I'm going to let this come out and push the mat away. And then I can show you by just putting this under the camera so you can see how it's cut. So how amazing is that? So all my little butterflies are perfectly cut. So I think you'll agree, if you were hand cutting all of those, it would certainly take you some hours. And actually the piece of card that's left is quite a wonderful mask, maybe for some inking and creating a background. So what I can do is, because I've stopped that, I can then just cut this off and I can rescan this next part, and that will be on my next design team layout, I think. So I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough, and that you are able to make use of the scanning function within the Brothers Scan and Cut. So thanks for joining me, everyone.